And we never see Oasis again?
I wouldn't. It'd have to be an extraordinary set of circumstances. Like an extraordinary set of circumstances. Extraordinary chain of events.
My brother don't like me. He said.
I haven't personally called him. I'm not going to personally call him. I haven't got his number.
He's got my number. He's got my manager's number. Call us.
Okay.
Has he got your number?
I think he could find it.
You know, you've made up all these imaginary ground rules down the years and told kids it's happening.
Our kid will just come back crawling.
It's happening now. It's coming. It's definitely happening. Blah, blah, blah. I fucking dare you to call me.
Call him.
Call him now.
Don't be silly. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving it to you just yet.
He won't call me because then he'll have to stand in the same room as me.
Well, he hasn't called, has he? So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I haven't spoken to him for about 10 years.
Wow.
2009, I think. Don't start that.
How are you and your kid getting on these days?
Oh, brilliantly, yeah.
Genuinely?
Genuinely, yeah. He's taken a year out, apparently, to find himself.
Weren't you meant to be taking a year off to find yourself? Did you tell Joe Wiley that?
Well, no, to lose myself. Not this week, but I've got a feeling deep down we will at some point, man.
So that's not happening?
Not this week, no. What, getting back together? Not this week, but, I mean, I'm ready to go. My bags are packed.
If you want to do it, call me, call them, then they can put it to me. He's been very disingenuous with his beloved Oasis fan base. He's been very disingenuous with them, you know, all my bags packed and all that. He has no intention of reforming the band. Because frankly, one phone call and I could do it.
Our kid's been called many times. He split the band up on his terms and I'll be getting it back together on my terms. So I'm not being disingenuous.
In the future that's perfectly clear. Let's stop the world burning. Well, maybe next year. Get together before it all ends in tears.
Get there, Andy Bell.
I'm going to say a qualified yeah. I think they probably will.
Does anybody remember a song called Stand By Me? Well, we're not going to do that. Does anyone remember a song called Stand By Me?
Does the speculation still fascinate you?
It used to really annoy me. Now I'm just like, you know, the music just keeps appealing to another.
I resent being asked that question every time I do a fucking interview because, you know, it's over.
Okay, well, and now the last question. If you could dedicate one song, any song in the world, to Liam, which song would you choose and why?
Next year there will be a 30th anniversary of one of the most famous albums in the world. Will you celebrate it somehow?
Somehow, yeah. He doesn't want to do it, but he just likes saying that he does want to do it.
Would you do it? I'm like, yeah, but shouldn't Gem do it? I'm like, well, shouldn't Gem do it? Gem was actually, you know...
Really cool. You've always been the coolest brother ever. I'll do anything for you. What's your favourite chocolates? Okay. Strange boy, man. I knew he'd come with him. You know what I mean?
It's a funny thing because we're all at a certain age now. We'll have to see what everybody's hair was looking like.
When are we going to see you? In 2025 or 2026? The answer is neither. Yeah, I don't. Well, there's never really been one serious offer about, you know, the big O, as some people like to call it.
It will be 30 years since Oasis released their first record. Will you be doing anything to celebrate or ignoring it?
I don't know. I think hopefully I'll still be on the road with this, but I think I'm doing so. I mean, I'm not.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, mate. It's me.
Is that you know? Is that you know?
No, it's your favourite DJ.
I knew you'd come round. I knew you'd come round. What's happening? What do you want?
Mate, it's your favourite...
You're not getting 50 million, mate.
I fucking dare you to call me. I dare you to call me. And you won't call me. Because if you do call me and I go, actually, that's a good idea. Actually, that might work. Then the arse falls out of his trousers because then you've got to be in the same room as me. And then we both know how that ends up.
So I'm going to dedicate this next tune to my little brother, who's still playing hard to get. but that's all right. But word on the street is he was spotted in a really posh chocolate shop, one of them Fortons, buying some chocolates. So you never know. I want to dedicate this next song to Noel fucking Gallagher.
Groupies don't hang around our hotel rooms anymore. We're happily married men, I'll have you know. One has to respect one's wife's wishes, we find. Or one gets divorced, and then that wipes out half your money. And that means you have to tour for the rest of your life.
Anyway, this is going to be the last one. And I'll go on, boo it, go on, fucking go on. So, how about this, right? I'm not going to sing this at all, right? You're going to sing the entire fucking song, right? Have a great night, thank you very much. Have a safe journey home. Don't do anything either. See you next time. Don't fucking let me down.
And he did the Sunshine for the first time. And McGee said, sounds like Johnny Rotten, it's fucking great. And our kid went, oh, well, right, well, that's it then. Forevermore, you know.
For a week, on every single line.
Everything. Yeah,
you need a little bit of
there's a bit at the end where it goes to the down, 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 and he kept going, it's off like fucking Wacky Races. And I was like, fucking hell, man. Does he get this or what? When I would sing a song, it would sound good. When he would sing it, it would sound great. I had that song Take Me Away. He was like, he wouldn't sing acoustic songs. He fucking just wasn't having it. He sings at 10. He sings between 9 and 10 all the fucking time. You know, it's Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger. And I said, I'm singing one of them. You take your pick. And he hated Wonderwall. I wanted to sing Don't Look Back in Anger, but then someone from Crazy came down and said, that's going to be a worldwide hit. And he went, I do like it. I think I do like it.
I think you got that, also you got that the right way round.
Of course.
Well, I bumped into him. Yeah. I thought I'd say hello. You know, I miss my brother. I love him. You know what I mean? I wish all this stuff would not have happened, but if he said hello back, I'd go in for the kiss. You know what I mean? It's just going to see how where we go from now.
You are the best. Go the best.